Salvete Blorimum. Greetings, everyone. Mikey Craft here. Today, I am on the set of a new project, a new video that I'm working on. That should be released. Well, let's just say pretty soon. I can't put a time on that. I've got a fair amount. So this is one of the street scenes here done. Let me just turn around. If you can see back there. It's still a work in progress. I still have a little ways to go, but not terribly so. Back behind me, there's a lot of work done. If you just look off way back there in the distance, there's a lot going on. So anyways, that should be coming up for you soon. But the real point of the video today is, as it said in the video description, I've got a new version of the Roman Daily Life, the RDL mod for you. So I'm going to hop over into another scene and show you those blocks and talk to you about some of the new things we got coming out for you here in this version. All right, so let's take a look at some of the things that I've got going on in this version of the mod. So in the first place, I've got a couple blocks here, a CR block, so white plaster. As you all users of CR know, if you just press V, you get the palette there, and that's quite nice, so you can easily access anything associated related to that specific block. I've finally added that feature to my own. So although I don't maybe use all the same variants that you can find in CR, all the ones that I felt were relevant, you can find them in the palette now just by pressing V, so be sure and check that out. I also made some other adjustments to the interface here for the inventory, or well, at least I guess the organization, I think, of the inventory would be a better way to say that. It's still a work in progress. I will get the Roman decor section cleared up for you maybe in the next version. I did make some additions here. You'll see those here in just a moment. Nothing new in Roman dining. That's still another area to work on. Roman furnishing, yet again another place to for some organization. But let me show you where I did do some organization. Switching to the palette system cleaned up things for us in the inventory, so that's quite nice. It looks a lot better now. So here we've got these Roman interiors, although there are a few ceilings and things that are used on exterior. Again, the organization will change as more blocks get added and I can separate out better. But what I was able to separate out of here, some of you may have noticed, none of the floor items are here. So I made a new section, so be sure and check that out. Roman pavements is what I'm calling them. So again, same thing. These all are available in your palettes. That is to say, all the variants. So check that out. And I've added some new things for you there. Roman religion and Rome of Romulus. I have not added anything to those in this particular mod version. So before I show you the items that I've added, just a quick reminder for how I do things. Typically, I add to the mod only items that I'm using for a video. So right now I'm working on a new project which takes place in the Forum of Pompeii. And so I had to research all the different buildings and all the different items that I was able to find there and that were lacking from my mod already, or that I couldn't reproduce, decently enough with Conquest Reforge's blocks and models. I then created something new for that. So that's what I'm going to show you now. Virtually everything that I'm about to show you is based off of something found from my research for this new project that I'm working on at present. So let me show you what we've got. So here are the items that I've added so far for this version. I've got some equestrian statues, my attempt at a bronze statue there. Then I have a couple of colored, polychrome versions there, different colored horses and different colored fellas standing on there. I will consider, I'm thinking about adding more. I don't know yet where I plan to go with these, but at any rate, it is a start. Moving on, I have a chest here available for you with a couple of variants. Inside of this chest will be Roman coins. Got a nice little locking system for you. A new fountain The old fountain was just a simple stone grayish. Here we have a marble fountain for you. Moving on to the lighting, we have two new versions of these bronze oil lamps. So a single-headed lamp, and then the two-headed there, as you can see, with a matching polished bronze chain. I don't have an extension for this chain. I will hopefully get that out in the next version of the mod, in case anyone wants to lower these more than just one off the ceiling. Right, at present you're going to be one block off the ceiling, which I know in some circumstances is not ideal. So we'll be working on that. Hopefully get that out for the next one. Got some pedestals here, 3 variations for each color. So here we have just a simple white Carrara marble, and then here we have a polychrome. So at least a colored. It's not very poly, but anyways, pavonazzetto pedestal here. Then we have a door surround. So these are all the pieces that you would need to go around a large opening, and there are connected textures with them. So be sure, and I'll just show you there. Just be sure and check those out so they don't repeat. One right next to the other anyways, so that'll help out with variability. Some variation. Got a basket of wool here for the wool makers of Rome. A new pilaster capital. This is Corinthian. I've got some new pediments for you, a curved with 3 variants, and then we have the typical triangular shape, also 3 variations. I was missing as you can see here, a Doric. So here we have the triglyph, and we have the variations for it with and without the actual triglyph pieces. Then we have the corners, again, with and without. Then sitting above those would usually be a geison. So here we have that. This geison here, as you can see, we have the fine details down below. And again, we have the inside corner piece, exterior or outside corner pieces as well to complete that just above your triglyphs. Got some new blocks, just a basic red and yellow panel here with connected textures. Same here with this ashlar masonry. We have 2 colors. We have the tan and then yellow with red lines. I've added some new pavements. These are going to be opus signinum. Here we have white flakes. Here we have red flakes, presumably terracotta. Then we have a very colorful one. This comes from a building recently opened. So lots of colors. I had to create this one. Now this is actually, this one is not anywhere in the forum of Pompeii, but I when I saw this, I had to add this. So hopefully you guys appreciate that, how lovely that is. And then finally, I got some Roman roads. So I've got 3 variants here, 3 different types of Roman road. We have just your basic. Then we have the dirtier version. Probably not the dirtiest Roman road could get, but still dirty enough. And then we have this. This one's really cool. This one has these little insets, these white insets. They were kind of like street lights. So they reflect the moon's light. You can see this in front of the Temple of Apollo next to the Forum of Pompeii there. So check that out. Those are quite nice. And of course, some stepping stones here so you can not get your feet dirty as you walk across these Roman roads, right? Well, folks, that is it for this version. I hope that you enjoy all the blocks that I've got here. More things will come out as I complete this current project, a video project that I'm on now, and then certainly when I start the next video project, there'll be more items coming. So that's it. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see anything added to the mod, reach out to me on Discord. Also a good place in case you see anything that's got some textures that perhaps maybe I've overlooked something. Always feedback is always welcome there, so I appreciate that. If you want to support Magistercraft and my efforts, I'll leave a link down in the video description for the Patreon there. But that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for your time, and walete.